But this is our neck of the woods here. I keep seeing those things about the cats, you know, and or animals. And it's my kid, it's my Midnight telling me he's okay. He's not suffering. And he crossed the Rainbow Bridge, you know. That brings a little bit of peace as well. It's just like he's talking to me from beyond, because those things tell something. And I didn't start seeing those until after he had gone. It's like it knew, you know. Every time I'd scroll, about every other 3 or 4 posts would be about the Rainbow Bridge. And I wasn't even part of those groups, you know, on the Facebook. And it's amazing how that happens. But it's him talking to me. I know it is, and it brought peace to me. Knowing he's okay. I knew he was. I knew all animals go to heaven, you know. He didn't have a mean bone in his body. I'd never heard Midnight. I'd never heard him scratch or growl or anything like that. He never did. He had never hissed or anything at anybody. He was one in a million. I'm sure there's other, you know, lots of other animals, cats that was like that, but I'm telling you, I never seen him in an angry mood, ever. Here, so, you know, we're in the Vic. You know, that hood everywhere. People always said, you know, they knew the Crown Vics by the headlights. People still slow down when I get behind them, and they slow down because of those headlights. Let's get out here a second and show you. Those headlights were like the reason. There we go. Those headlights was the reason that people always watched. You saw these headlights coming in the nighttime. Look at that. You know those headlights with those signals the way they are and the marker lights? Yeah, you knew that was a Crown Vic behind you. But people still yet, they slow down and get out of your way whenever you're behind them. I think that's so funny still that the Crown Vic had that kind of presence for so many years that it still has that effect on people. I'll get behind somebody and they'll go under the speed limit or right at it. They'll hover. And when I was coming up on them, they'd be doing over the speed limit, and I would be doing just a little over the speed limit too to catch up to them. And they'll slow down, buddy. And brake lights will come on, especially in the dark at night. Because, see, these cars right here, they were, even the red ones like this had the street appearance package. So they would blend in and make them look like they were civilian cars. So the undercovers, a lot of them were red. A lot of them were silver, a lot of them were blue. And colors like that, the light blue. But the red was really popular with the undercover police car. That's why people slow down so much, because they still think that, man, maybe somebody who was a police officer still drives them. Actually, I got this car off of a police officer's mother. She was 92 years old when I got it. It had 57,000 miles on it. Now it's got 66,343 is what it's got. But yeah, she was really elderly, and she had just passed away. So that's when I got it. I got lucky. I was on Marketplace, 7,000 miles, $4,800, $4,900 is what it was listed at. $4,900 exactly. Well, I asked him over the phone, I said, would you take 4,000 cash? That was $900 off. He said, yeah, I sure will. Come on up here and pick it up and look at it. I went up there and looked at it, drove it around about 25 minutes, came back. Everything ran good, looked good, the oil looked good, no rust. I told him, yeah, I'll buy it. Gave him the 4,000 cash, and I took off with my vehicle. And I've had it ever since. That was April the 1st or 2nd of 2021 when I bought this car. And the only thing I've done to it is put new tires on it. I put a new wheel on it. There was one right now, a Mercury Grand Marquis. But I put one of them new hamster wheels on the air conditioning or the blower motor. It blew apart because it was just so old, 18 years old. And I had the fan up on high, and it was heat during the winter, and that thing exploded. That wheel exploded, and that made an awful noise. And then that motor it got really loud. I'm like, what in the world was that? And then the fan stopped blowing because the cage just exploded, So I had to go O'Reilly Auto Parts, and I ordered me another cage. It was $17. And then I put a new thermostat in it because it wouldn't never get, in the wintertime, it wouldn't never get up to temperature. It stayed cold all the time, so the thermostat was stuck open. I fixed all that, and you can see now the thermostat stays right where it should. And that's basically all I've done to